Well, we ruined the planet, we dispossessed, imprisoned and slaughtered First Nations people, we enforced gender roles, we systemized rape, racism, misogyny, transphobia, homophobia, ableism, classism and unsustainable food industries. We allowed fossil fuel companies to operate our elected officials like ventriloquist dummies from hell, raping our planet for economic gain. We turned the prisons and military into big business. We sold our land, our resources, our water table and the port of Darwin to the Chinese, who we're now in a trade war with. We empowered the church to such a degree it's now just a tax haven for pedophiles, with the ability to manipulate government policy and mandate legislation on women's bodies without their consent. And we bred dogs to a superficial aesthetic level so they can no longer breathe. But pugs are so cute the way they suffocate when they walk. Their eyes are pointing in different directions because they're asking both owners to kill them.
Vault opening. Welcome to the vault.
Hello, what's up you dazzling diamonds and the others? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lgbtqia and this is the vault. Anyway, you guys, let's jump straight into this video. Alrighty then you guys, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the Lgbtqia plus community and the fact that there is an agenda with this community, right? Now, first things first, and you always have to say, otherwise you might just get cancelled for having your opinions. I'm not homophobic. I think that you believe what is right, and I believe what I believe is right, and that's it. And for the longest time, and I think I mentioned this in another video, I used to say that I accept everyone. Actually, I do accept everyone for who or what they are, but I don't have to like the situation, and I don't have to agree with it. I can just accept you and hope that one day you will see the light. Seems like a lot of people are awakening and starting to see the light. And let's just be honest, man. Let's just all be honest. Because we say that I accept you can be who you want because we are afraid of cancellation or being told that we are homophobic when we are not. It just is what it is. God made man and woman for a specific purpose. He wanted us to procreate with the different sexes and multiply mankind. That's actually what God wants. The people that have an agenda want us to stop making babies, stop growing our families. They want to break down the family structure, which is why they put in place different agendas. A lot of people say that they were born gay, lesbian, or born in the wrong bodies. And they strongly do believe that. They actually really strongly do believe that. But I feel like there is a force hovering over all of us. Because how many of you are straight, but you've dabbled, like myself, with the same sex? I have repented, renounced and denounced those kind of activities. It is not for me. And if you believe that if you are gay or lesbian, that this is the sexuality or the community that you were born as, and you strongly believe that in your heart of hearts, there's nothing I can do to change your mind. But isn't it crazy how so many people are now coming forward and just changing their own minds? Why are people now all of a sudden changing their minds? Why? When it's so confusing. Now it's like people are confused in the community, but now the rest of us are also confused because there's a handful of people that are changing their minds and saying, no, actually this is not how I was born. Actually, I was taught this. I saw it on TikTok, I saw it online. So we are also confused. So you can't blame us when we're like, this is wrong. We don't know what's what. As much as you can say it, there's people that strongly believe it, and there's people that are changing their minds. It's like you can just change your mind. Then you have the other ones, the otherkins, that believes that they are teapots and flowers and fairies. Grown men and women who believe strongly that they are babies. So if I come out and I say I identify as a billionaire, are you going to treat me as a billionaire? Or are you going to say, Lynn, you're sick? You're not a billionaire. Because I'm not. You understand? So it's like, I'm a woman, even if I say I'm a man, but I'm a woman. But no one's going to say, oh, the mental illness situation going on over there. You just have to accept it and go along with it. But actually, you don't have to accept it and go along with it. If you choose to be who you say you are, that's your thing. But I don't have to say you are what you're saying you are, whereas I can see that you're not. If it makes you feel uncomfortable to be around a person that is saying, no, this is not right, then don't be around me. Don't fight me. I'm not fighting you. Don't fight me. Just don't be around me again. Because why are people not changing their minds? They're confusing us. We don't understand anymore what the hell is actually going on, which is why I'm saying that there is an agenda when it comes to the LGBTQIA plus community. Look at that Baphomet statue. It's male and female. It's so confusing. It is so confusing. And who resides and dwells within confusion? And whose mission is it to confuse the people of God? It's Satan. Something funny is happening over there. But people are starting to wake up. Facts. Find the videos online. People are starting to change their minds. Just like how they changed their minds to be other genders or species. You understand what I mean? So please don't show hate to anyone. I'm not showing hate to anyone. I'm just saying it's confusing me now. And I also believe that there is a sick agenda in this whole situation. Look at that guy that came out. Well, he didn't come out. He's a comedian performing on stage. I did a video about it. That got butt naked on live TV. Nobody really sounded there wrong about that situation. Some of us commentary channels were talking about it. Like, if a person that is not part of the LGBTQIA plus community did something like that, it was going to be a major problem. If you see someone running around naked or getting naked on live TV, you're going to think something is wrong with that person. Why are people busy getting naked in public? It's weird. It's not something we're used to seeing. We don't want to see you naked. Unless you're doing corn. People that dwell in that dog shit, it's normal for them. But on live TV, where potentially little kids are watching, and you're transgender, you're a man, and representing yourself as a woman, you look like a woman, and then you whip out your Willy Wonka, you dangle it around. It's so scary. They want us to feel like it's a normal thing. If I ran around or went on live TV naked or did it on this channel, it would be banned, it would be removed, I'd be ostracized, I'd be this, I'd be a danger to society, crazy, lock her up. But that guy got scot-free because he's part of the LGBTQIA plus community. And then, remember that video I did about that gay choir that was singing, "We'll convert your children," and that song just sounded very sinister? People were like, it's just a joke, it's just a joke. Was it really a joke? Whereas now, I'm seeing another video on TikTok where this person that is part of the LGBTQIA plus community is saying, this is our agenda. Watch the video.
They telling us to our face #stay woke?
Well, we ruined the planet, we dispossessed, imprisoned and slaughtered First Nations people, we enforced gender roles, we systemized rape, racism, misogyny, transphobia, homophobia, ableism, classism and unsustainable food industries. We allowed fossil fuel companies to operate our elected officials like ventriloquist dummies from hell, raping our planet for economic gain. We turned the prisons and military into big business. We sold our land, our resources, our water table and the port of Darwin to the Chinese, who we're now in a trade war with. We empowered the church to such a degree it's now just a tax haven for pedophiles, with the ability to manipulate government policy and mandate legislation on women's bodies without their consent. And we bred dogs to a superficial aesthetic level so they can no longer breathe. But pugs are so cute the way they suffocate when they walk. Their eyes are pointing in different directions because they're asking both owners to kill them.
You see what I mean? They literally telling you what they are doing and what their plans are and what their agendas are. But everybody, because it's the LGBTQIA plus community, thinks it's comical and it's funny. Because it's them, it's funny. So what, are they jokes? Everything that sounds and seems like it's a threat, when it comes from that group of people, it's a joke. Everybody's so liberated. Everybody's so free. But it sounds so scary. I'm just saying, you guys, I'm starting to look at things for what they really are. And it feels like we've been, like, it's like threats, you know? It's threats. It's like threats. And they put it out there, right in front of our faces. But we just have to kiki and haha and laugh. So, oh, it's okay, it's just the community. Just respect them. We respect you. And God says you must love thy neighbor. This is not judgment. Right? It's just some of the people that are in that community are scary. They really are. There are some videos of transgender people, from male to female, that they are so feminine, so feminine, so feminine. But then they will say things like, don't mess with me, because I will beat you. I'll beat you like a man, because you're a man. And you know that you're going to be stronger than this. At some point, it's going to be okay for transgender, from male to female people beating up women because they identify as women. It's not okay. It's really not okay. And I heard that in South Africa, they are now considering in schools having unisex bathrooms for kids that identify as other, you know. And it's not going to change. At the end of the day, nothing new, nothing under the sun is new. There's nothing new under the sun. So all these funny things that are happening, they have to play out. It's inevitable. There's no way of stopping them. All you can do is watch. And I'm not saying that, you know what, God doesn't love people in the LGBTQIA+. He does. It's then up to you to find your way home. Right? If you believe you are who or what you are, then that's what you believe. There's nothing I can do or say to change your mind. No, I don't even want to change your mind. I'm just saying there's something else going on there. There's like a sinister thing going on there. Look how people are so fearful of the community. People are actually really scared of them. It's like they're different species on their own. Like they like some kind of mafia group. If you cross them, you're in trouble. And they're just normal human beings living out their experience. But why do we have to feel threatened? Like, I feel threatened when I see these kind of things. It scares me. You know, it's like, if you're going to be around LGBTQIA+ people, you have to keep your head down and walk quietly and say nothing, do nothing, because you don't want to make a mistake. And that is so not fair. It is so not fair, right? There's a bigger agenda at play. That's all that I'm saying. But let's just hope that people will wake up and start to see the truth, because when more of these converted children, or the clip that I just played you, or these people getting naked on stage play out, you can start to see that there's a problem. Some mothers go to the extent of saying, a baby that doesn't even know how to talk, my baby is transgender, how do you even know? It's like, you've already put it in that baby's mind, because as they grow up, you're raising them as transgender, or it's like they don't even have a choice. There was another girl that was saying that she really believed that she was a boy, and she transitioned. And then years went on, and she was like, I did this because as a girl, maybe at the time I wasn't pretty enough, or other girls had boobs and stuff, and so I felt left out. I felt left out. I felt bullied for not being like the other girls, and so I decided, and the internet told me and taught me that I should be a boy. So I decided to be a boy. She transitioned, took the hormones, did it all. Years later, she's crying, saying, I made a mistake. How are kids transitioning and they haven't even hit puberty? Puberty on its own is so fucked up, and that's why they're getting the kids while they're still young. It's so fucked up. Puberty it's so grave. It's going to, yes, it's gonna take you up, down, side to side, every way in your mind. Now you're confused about are you a boy or girl just because maybe you didn't develop as your peers. That's so bad. That is so bad. It's not fair. It's just not fair. But Jesus is coming. He's gonna sort these things out. Everything. He's gonna sort everything out. You have to decide where you're gonna be. And please, guys, if you are part of the LGBTQIA plus community, we respect you as human beings. God says, love thy neighbor, and we cannot judge you, and we don't. We are friends with you, family members with you, all these things. But when we start to question and say, but guys, what's really going on here? Don't judge us. Don't judge us. We're not discriminating. We're just saying, I also have thoughts and opinions about your situation. And it's not even about educate me. I think I've been well educated as everybody else. It's just that, oh man, why are people changing back? Why are people changing their minds? If they are saying I was born this way, it's not everyone, but man, and they are coming out in numbers, changing their minds. Why all of a sudden? Anyway, if you guys haven't already, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys do enjoy my videos, please do click on the thank you button. And please don't come into my comments with homophobic what. Don't show any discrimination to anyone except the situation for what it is. You don't have to like it or agree with it, but what can you do? You can't go into people's brains and change their minds. They will have to see the light for themselves if there is a light for them to see type of situation, right? It just is what it is. Anyway guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.